Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me right now. How many of you have been underestimated? How many of you have felt the sting of someone looking you in the eyes and silently thinking, you're not enough? Maybe it was a boss. Maybe it was a parent, a teacher, a so-called friend. Maybe it was someone you loved. Or worse, maybe it was you. You ever look in the mirror and hear that whisper? You're not good enough. You'll never make it. You're too late, too old, too tired, too broken. That inner voice that says, why even try? That voice is a liar. Let me tell you something raw and real. The people who told you you can't were really saying they couldn't. They were projecting their fear onto your destiny. But let me ask you this, are you going to let their limitations define your future? Or are you ready to prove them wrong with skill? Because I'm here to remind you of something you already know in your soul. You are more powerful than you think. You are stronger than you feel. And your skill, once sharpened, can silence every doubter who ever questioned your worth. You don't need to scream back at the world to prove them wrong. You don't need to beg for validation. You need to rise with results. Skill is the ultimate revenge. Skill is the scalpel that carves greatness out of pain. Skill is the thunder that follows the lightning of your determination. So here's the question of the day. Are you ready to sharpen your edge? I'm going to walk you through how you transform pain into purpose. How you silence doubt with dominance. How you prove them wrong with skill. Let's break it down into the 5 unstoppable shifts. If you live these, breathe these, apply these, nothing can stop you. The first thing you've got to do is kill the victim inside you. We all have that little voice that wants to whine, blame, excuse, avoid. If only my past were different. If I had the right resources. If they didn't treat me that way. Enough. You were not born to be a victim. You were born to be a victor. I'm not saying your pain wasn't real. I'm saying your future is more real. You don't control what happened to you, but you damn well control what you do with it. So take that pain and build from it. Let every scar become a badge of honor. Let every no become fuel for your yes. Because a warrior doesn't cry about the battlefield, they conquer it. Decide what mastery means for you. You want to prove them wrong? You need skill. And I'm not talking about being average. I'm talking about obsession-level focus. Because here's the truth, you don't get what you want. You get what you train for. So what are you going to master? Pick something. Own it. Obsess over it. Whether it's business, leadership, fitness, coding, speaking, art, sales, whatever your weapon is, sharpen it until it can cut through steel. Mastery is not about perfection. Mastery is about dominating the fundamentals until they become instinct. Want to speak with power? Practice every day. Want to sell like a lion? Learn human psychology. Want to lead like a general? Study influence. Want to create something epic? Obsess over the craft. The world bows to the skilled. When you've got skill, you don't need to yell, your results do the talking. Replace your story with a strategy. Here's where people get stuck. They keep telling the same story. I never finish things. I always mess it up. I'm just not that smart. Stop. Your story is either your cage or your catapult. Change your story and you change your life. So here's a better story. I am relentless. I am resourceful. I am rising. Now back that up with strategy. Because a new story without a strategy is just a fantasy. You want results? Then you need rituals, habits, discipline, daily action. It's not about motivation. It's about momentum. Do the work when it's hard. Do the work when you're tired. Do the work when no one's watching. Because that's when legends are born. You don't have to feel like it. You just have to do it. Build a skill stack that makes you unstoppable. Don't just master one thing. Stack your skills. You want to be a weapon in this world? Then you need to compound your competence. Learn to speak. Learn to sell. Learn to lead. Learn to listen. Learn to negotiate. Learn to build. Every new skill is like putting another blade on your Swiss Army knife. Skill stacking is your unfair advantage. It's what takes you from good to undeniable. Think Elon Musk. Think Oprah. Think Kobe Bryant. These people didn't settle for good. They became multidimensional assassins of excellence. That can be you. Read every day. Train every day. Practice every day. Be so good they can't ignore you. You want revenge? Don't scream. Don't post. Execute. Let the scoreboard speak. Lock into beast mode with ruthless consistency. Let me ask you something powerful. What if you committed to doing the hard things every day for the next 90 days? What would happen? What if you woke up earlier, trained harder, read more, worked on your business with laser focus, spoke with intention, cut out distractions, faced your fears, said a no to mediocrity? You would become unrecognizable. Not next year, not someday. No, don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect. Start messy. Start fast. Start today. Because consistency turns sparks into wildfires. And once you catch fire, baby, no one can put you out. I want you to stand up inside your soul right now. Because I know there's a storm inside you. There's a fire in your belly. There's a king, a queen, a warrior screaming to break free. This is your time. This is your moment. You've been underestimated, overlooked, counted out. Good. Because the best stories start in the shadows. But let me tell you what's next. Not vengeance. Not drama. Not shouting. Execution. Mastery. Legacy. You're going to prove them wrong by becoming the most skilled version of yourself they've ever seen. And when they see you rise, when they see you speak with power, when they see you lead with strength, when they see your name at the top of the mountain they said you'd never reach, they won't just eat their words. They'll study your footsteps. Take massive action now. Burn the old story. Train like your life depends on it, because it does. Unleash your skill. Unleash your power. Unleash your future. No more maybe. No more someday. No more apologizing for your ambition. No more shrinking to fit in. It's time to dominate. It's time to execute. It's time to prove them wrong with skill. Let them doubt. Let them mock. Let them sleep. While they dream, you work. While they rest, you build. And when you arrive with undeniable results. Say it with me right now, out loud. I am not what they said I was. I am what I decide to become. And starting today, I sharpen my skill, I train with fire, I live with purpose. Because I am here to prove them wrong, not with words but with work. Let's go. You've got this. I believe in you. Now go out there and make the world believe too. Prove them wrong. With skill. Right now.